Another beautiful day to get in the lawn. Before we touch on the subject in this video, I wanted to do another follow-up on the last video when I spot treated those weeds in my yard. So let's first check that out. Around the magnolias where a large majority of those weeds were, started about right over there and wrapped in a half moon shape to about here. And a lot of it's died off. The Bermuda's starting to fill back in and take over and looking really good. There's still tiny bit of clusters of the weeds, like right here, but for the most part, they've died off, they're gone, and I'm pretty happy with it. Same story in front of my sad, pathetic looking hostas. The weeds were going all the way out to about right here, and you can see where all the brown is, that's where a lot of the dead weeds are still choking out and dying. But the Bermuda is starting to fill back in. We still have clusters of weeds right up in here, but nothing to be really concerned about because I can see that they're discoloring and starting to die off as well. So won't be long before they're gone and that Bermuda will fill into this area and take back over. I showed this in the last video as well, but this is one of the spots along the driveway where a lot of monkey grass was that I ripped out, and that Bermuda is starting to really fill it in nicely. The cool thing about Bermuda is that it's a runner. It'll grow out before it grows up. And that's exactly what's happening here. I've done nothing with it except let the Bermuda from the main portion of the lawn creep its way into this area and fill it in really nicely. This is the bottom portion of my driveway where the rest of that monkey grass was that I ripped out right along here. And you can see that the Bermuda is starting to creep its way into here and fill in. But I've got a little trick up my sleeve to help expedite this process. Now, one of our customer service staff members suggested that I overseed in those areas to really make the Bermuda take off and fill in. But the trick is, I'm not gonna buy seed to do it. I'm gonna harvest it right here from my own lawn. See, one of the cool things about Bermuda is once it's grown out enough, that's when it will start to grow up. And if you let it grow tall enough, you're gonna get these little helicopter type heads on the grass blades. And guess what? Those little helicopter heads actually contain little seed pods that you can harvest and put in either bare spots or areas where you're trying to grow grass. And that's exactly what I'm gonna do. So step one, bust out the lawnmower and cut some grass. I know. The grass is really wet. I probably shouldn't mow it this time because it's gonna clump up, but hey, I gotta do what I gotta do. This right here is what we're aiming to get, these little seed heads. This is what we're trying to clip up in our bag and sprinkle in those areas where the monkey grass used to be to see how well they can establish themselves, germinate, and take over and fill in that area. Step one, check. Step two, empty our clippings in this area. Step three, lightly rake in those grass clippings. Step four, water that in, or in my case, wait for the thunderstorm that's gonna be rolling through later today and let the rain do the watering for you. And finally, step five, let Mother Nature take its course and see what happens. This is kind of an experiment. I don't know, we'll see if it works. Pros and cons of doing this. A pro, I didn't have to go and spend money on buying grass seed. I just got it from my own yard. A con, while we most certainly gathered up the seed heads from the Bermuda grass, we probably most likely gathered up some weed seeds as well, and that got sprinkled into that mix. So will we have a weed problem there? Most likely, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. So that's really it for this video. I just wanted to try this recommendation out from our customer service staff to see what happens. It's kind of an experiment. I don't know. We'll see if it takes. And now I want to ask a question. What are some of the things that you would like us to cover in this video series? Do you have some questions about a certain grass type or maybe some weed problems? I don't know. Let us know. Comment below. Let us know if there's some content you would like for us to create that might help solve some of your problems. If you have any other questions about what we did today or any other general lawn questions, feel free to leave them in the comment section below, email them over to our customer service staff, or pick up the phone, give us a call. Hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you'll continue to follow along with me as I learn what it takes to do my own lawn care. And if you're not already, subscribe to the channel by clicking this button, and you can click this playlist to see all the other videos in the Do My Own Lawn Care series, and click this playlist to see the Do My Own Gardening series. And as always, thanks for watching.